Welcome everyone. This is one among the unique panel discussion with the youngsters of today. So today's topic is going to be related to advertising industry and various forms and means and whether it is good or bad. So we have with us two youngsters from different colleges. Before beginning, myself, G.S.Kumar, job search consultant and LinkedIn trainer, coming with 18 years of experience in recruitment and helping job professionals and business owners getting interviews and leads from. That's my bad. And please introduce yourself, Mahi Amelia.
Hello everyone, my name is Mahi and right now I'm pursuing BCom from Delhi University and I am born and brought up in Delhi itself. As my internships are concerned, I have done a journalist internship and I have done a human resource internship. And my hobbies, they include content writing and I pursue it on different social media platforms.
Thank you. How about you, Priya Yadav?
Hello, my name is Priya Yadav. I belong from Kolkata and right now I'm pursuing BBA from Vata Vidya Bhavan, Management of Science, and I'm from commerce background. My hobbies are painting, dancing, singing. That's it.
Wonderful. So happy to welcome you all in this panel discussion. So here we will talk about the recent advertising trends and how it is influencing the entire people and the good and bad, everything. Where I will ask your opinion because you are seeing a lot of the trendy things comparing to 20 years before. Before 20 years we had only one Doordarshan channel where we get all the advertisement. But right now, any channel if you open, being it social media or TV channel or movies, you get advertisements everywhere. So I'll begin with a particular question, whether it is harming you or it is good to see. What is your opinion?
So, may I speak?
Yeah.
Sir, I don't think so that advertising is harming us because from advertising we get to know many things. Like advertising is a platform where which means it is a promotional activity where they promote their products and they give services and they wants to reach us. They try to attract our attention, and they also wants that we got to know about those new products, about the new features which are coming on market. So,
Okay. So how about you, Mahi Amalia? What is your opinion, whether it is harming or good to see the trend?
So, as a coin has two sides, I would say it has good impacts as well as bad impacts. Um, as per my personal opinion, it has more good than bad, but the bads cannot be ignored. So, I would speak about the good first. I think advertising is a great means of marketing. You can tell the customers about your product, you can tell the potential customers also what you're launching in the market. And the bad side, since it promotes latest trends. Now, latest trends, it can be good or bad. I have seen a lot of influencers, or like they have their own YouTube channel wherein they post content. Sometimes it is offensive, it gets backlashed a lot. So that I would say is the downfall of it. Also, advertising, it is used in many ways. Like you can find it on social media, newspapers, magazines. As young children, they are a lot of them, they're on social media, so their mind, it is not that developed that they can distinguish between good or bad. So a lot of time they get influenced towards the bad as well, seeing like what happens is these advertising people, what they do is they hire those people to advertise their products which are already famous. Now these famous people, they have their own audience. These audience include teenagers, adult people as well. But adults, they are not scrolling their phone all the time. These children or teenagers, they have a lot of leisure time, they scroll through their phones, they are influenced also because of peer pressure. So that I believe is the downfall of the advertising, but also for information purpose and everything we need to know and that we get to know through advertisements.
So you could have seen plenty of advertisements, thousands of advertisements in the recent past. So which you like the most and which you hated the most? If you are able to recollect, you can just share your.
So I saw an advertisement of Volvo truck. What that advertisement was, there were two trucks and one man was standing. His one leg was on one truck and another leg was on another truck. And the bus, they were moving like this. They were diverging. And that man, he did a split while standing on both the trucks. So that was to promote that this bus is very stable. So I like the concept and the idea that they put on that advertisement. And one advertisement that I would say I hate is that was Malaika Arora's that ad of some sort of chai patti, which was like Cheni or Kenny. I don't remember the exact name, but that was very similar to a very bad product, which is related to this drugs or something. So that I found was quite misleading the youth.
Okay, got it. Priya, you are able to recollect anything good or bad advertisement in your opinion?
Sir, as per my opinion, uh, media starts advertising according to the seasons. Like right now, it is winter seasons, so they're so now they're continuously advertising about winter, like some sorts of woolen clothes, like sir, that I can't recognize it
Okay.
the name. And sir, I hate that ad, which so that pimple clearing face wash, and it, sir, that is means very bad, sir.
Okay. Fine, great. I think Mahi, you have said there are a lot of influencers like actors and actresses. So what do you think? Is it a male dominant industry or female dominant industry in terms of actors and actresses in this particular industry? Because as you rightly said, their audience has been used for introducing a particular product or services. Because a lot of jewelry shop, they invite people to open their showrooms, or a lot of people who have no brand at all, they use Amitabh Bachchan. So if you see Amitabh Bachchan, from salt to car, everything he's in endorsing a particular brand. So do you think is it a male dominating or female dominating industry as far as advertisement is?
So I think both male and female they get their advertising roles. But if the pay scale is considered, then it is a male dominating society, as some of the lead actresses they have themselves agreed that they get less paid as compared to the male counterpart. But as compared to the advertisement, both suffer. And as you gave the example of Amitabh Bachchan, yes, Amitabh Bachchan, he has advertised a lot of products, including Maggie. But when Maggie was caught in some sort of scandalous activities, then he had to face the repercussions because he was sort of a face of that brand.
How about you, Priya? Do you think it is male or female dominated?
Sir, both male and female.
Okay. I'm just asking, there are a lot of advertisements, and being youth, I think, are you being treated as misleading information about a particular product or service?
So it happens. The
Yes, sir.
misleading part, it is true. It happens. Like as Priya also mentioned about they were promoting some fairness and all. Fair and Lovely cream, that was a good example of it. But when the youth it woke up, it vocalized its opinion that it is unfair to like it is sort of racist that you're promoting fairness. So then they changed their brand name. So that's also the power we hold as customers or potential customers or people in the market, that we can raise our voices and the brands have to listen to us if they have to stand in the market.
Mm. So in a way, it is definitely misleading with influencers like the known actors and all that. Because when our known actors, familiar actors are telling something, we are just trying and buying the product without getting into a detail of a particular product or brand details. Fine.
Yes, sir.
So in your earlier answer also, you were telling about children getting influenced. So, do you think this online commercials are using some coloring options, or the jingles which has been used is definitely influencing and forcing the children on buying some products like toys or food products or chocolates and all that?
Yes, because they are presenting it in a very attractive way that children automatically get attracted to them.
Hmm.
So the traditional ways of advertising, it was mainly newspapers and magazines, and there were no there was not much visual as compared to today's time when we have televisions or social media. So visuals, they are much more attractive, as Priya mentioned. So yes.
Mhm. Okay, so in business, what happens is there is a production cost. Okay, and right now, I think for advertisement, the production cost itself double the cost they are giving for advertising, because without advertising, they cannot sustain, or the top of the mind recall will not happen. So, do you think if they stop advertisement, what is the other ways and means do you think they can be very successful in their business?
So I think advertising is a major part of the business. Or business can be very good. It can own, it can produce wonderful products. It can have a great customer base. But without advertisement, I think its survival in the market is very difficult. But if a business opts to do that, I think they can get they can be in partnership with some sort of business or with some other business, which in its advertising also advertises this brand, or it can be benefited from it. Or other thing is that they produce, or they are selling such goods that their advertising is done by the word of mouth itself. So that is one way.
Hmm. Any other ways you think of, Priya?
Yes, sir. There is one another way, that is customer to customer. For example, sir, if we go to buy some products from a shop, then if we are liking that product after buying, we like that product, then we'll tell to another person. They will tell to another person, like this. It is
I mean,
spreading.
satisfied customers will always give references to that particular product and services where they have enjoyed
Yes,
that particular product.
yes, sir.
Fine. And talking about social media, the reason for starting social media is to converse with strangers, sharing our memories or sharing our birthday, new job, everything. Socializing is what the major core component of any social media. And with that only, they've started Facebook, Instagram, and a lot of other channels. But now this seems to be a place for ads. Any video or anything which you start seeing, within 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you get to know one of the other ads. So how do you see this, and what kind of influence you have been experienced in the past? Like, okay, by seeing this particular ad, I went for a workshop or a webinar and bought the course or purchased the product. Any sort of experience with regard to social media ads that you can share?
So I agree that the social media, it was first built to communicate and socialize, but recently the big social media giants like Facebook, Instagram, all of them, they have started this marketing thing wherein also I think they know our personalized choices, and they recommend us products on that basis. They utilize our watch time to their benefits. And also, I just skipped the question. Can you just repeat it for me once, please?
That's what social media, how it is influencing you, because the purpose, the reason
Yes.
was very different, but now it has been
Mhm.
utilized. So that's the major clip.
Yes, sir, I got it. That thing, or when was the time when you were influenced by it? So I would give the example when I bought a course because I saw its advertising in a YouTube page was being promoted like anything. That was for a commerce, that was a commerce course which I took in 12th standard. That was an online course. And I believe the reason why I took it was that person who was selling that course, he had a huge fan base and they were promoting him. He was promoting himself, and then that fan base was also promoting him. And the services are genuinely good. So that's one of the times that I recall that I got influenced by social media.
Okay. So that means a particular famous personality, if he starts selling any course, you've been influenced by that brand, and based on the number of followers, you are getting influenced and forced to purchase something without the knowledge of a particular service or course or that.
Yes, sir, it happens. It gets in our mind that a lot of people are following him. That means he's offering some good service in that field. So, yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So apart from these regular TV channels or social media or newspapers, which are the very unique forms of advertisements you have seen in the past, which you like the most? And did you been influenced to purchase a service or product from that particular unique method of selling or advertising?
So, one I would say is gift customization. Like they let you customize your gift. Also, food customization. I found it very unique. You can add the flavors you want in a certain food, and they will design it in that way. So that way, the customer he or she feels more engaged with the product, as if they are also a part of the making of it. So that I found very unique.
So one last questions will be, which are all the harmful elements which you recommend to stop, and which is the best way you want them to continue in that way, in your opinion, in the advertisement?
So I would say not to publish false information and cover it under the name of a big influencer. Be honest in your dealings, be true to what you're offering to the public. So that would be one thing I'd say.
Anything good, good influences you have seen which needs to be continued?
Yes, sir. They're advertising on like tea, then a few products like some food products. They're good, sir.
Sir, also I would give the example of G.S.Kumar. He like whenever like any government program is launched, he promotes it and he advertises about it. So that is one good thing I would say. Helping for the social welfare.
Mm-hmm. So he's using his fan base and popularity towards the good communication from the government.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Thanks for joining. So we will catch up in the next.
Okay, sir. Thank you.